everybody, and welcome to my brother, and me. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
I'm your middleest brother, Travis Murderoy.
Those are bones. I'm Griffin.
Okay. It's spooky Christmas.
Those are bones.
Tell me more about these bones, Griffin. Where'd you get them?
Inside me. I guess I died. Now I'm a skeleton, and isn't that something? Isn't that something?
Cool.
My main Halloween exposure so far has been Weird YouTube, which Henry is now far down the oubliette, and now I live in that prison with him, and it just seems like a market we are neglecting, because apparently you can just put Spider-Man and a skeleton in the same room, and now it's Spider-Man Halloween, and it has 3.6 million views, and it's made $55,000.
That's it. Very easy.
There's one, and it's a guy dressed as Spider-Man walking in front of a green screen while ghosts and skeletons walk by him, and there's a song in the background that goes, and I'm going to sing it exactly. This is not a joke. Halloween, Halloween, creepy, spooky Halloween. 3.5 million people said, that's my shit. 3.5 million people are also being held hostage by their Tods.
I think 8 kids watched it 400,000 times.
That sounds about right to
it.
me. So anyway, yeah, that's where I am. I guess my spooky Christmas spirit has not kicked into overdrive yet.
You can put fucking anything. I don't know how you get... Do you have to get like a permit to make weird YouTube videos? Because it seems so ridiculously lucrative that I have to imagine there's only a few people allowed to do it. I don't know how you get in that game, but I would love to get a slice of that.
That pie seems delicious.
I assume that the only qualification, Justin, to making weird YouTube videos is that you have to always stay on the run one step ahead of the government who's chasing you. That to me seems like the only thing, we almost got them, that kind of thing. Now, I will say, somehow, BB has not gotten into this, so I've been spared this. The weirdest thing I watch is, Sid the Science Kid.
You've messed up. See, you've messed up. The thing is, you gotta put more garbage than you get. I love seeing my daughter watch these weird Russian monstrosities and thinking, yes, put that in there. Put that in that brain. Let's see where it comes out. I don't know where it's coming out. Maybe when she's 30? Maybe when she's 8? I have no idea.
Maybe when she's 8, she'll talk about Turbotine a lot for some reason.
If there was a show on when I was 11, I'll be honest, 16. And that show was just a box, and every time they opened it, it did have a different Pokemon inside of it. That's must-see fucking TV. I would have faked sick even more often than I did to watch that show during the daytime on WB.
Love Halloween.
Love Halloween, though. I do. Anybody got costumes?
Well, as is always the case, I now have to find either a costume that already has a beard or any other costume that justifiably looks okay with beard.
Oh, I mean, there's not that many bearded heroes.
Correct. I don't want to be Wolverine for the 18th time.
Oh, God, your Wolverine is always so thirsty, Trav. Your Wolverine was always so thirsty.
Well, I mean, it's really hard to be Wolverine and have it be like, that is a conservative, super calm, not interested in attention Wolverine, you know?
That's so weird because I am doing Wolverine this year.
But with no take different than mine?
A young Wolverine.
Maybe we could each of us do the many stages of Wolverine. And Justin, you could be a Wolverine, and I could be a Wolverine. Griffin, you could be a Wolverine.
Logan. I'm Logan. Hello. Aren't you Wolverine? I'm not. I am Logan.
Wolverine's my dad. I am Logan. But you have the the bones, right? Yeah. Fuck yeah, I got the bones. I'm Logan.
Listen. Can we just talk about Spookily the Square Pumpkin for a second?
What?
You guys have a second to talk? We were just talking about Halloween and kids programming, and it made me think about the only thing I'm allowed to watch on Halloween other than Mickey's Monster Musical. Spookily the Square Pumpkin. You guys know this fool?
No, tell me about him.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to stand up.
He sounds fun.
He's a real piece of garbage. Here's the deal with this idiot, okay? I'm going to tell you this story. I'm going to weave this narrative for you based on the Wikipedia page. Now, I don't need the Wikipedia page. I've seen it 1,000 times, but I don't want it to be color. I don't want you guys to think I'm coloring the story in any way. Is that fair?
Sure.
Yeah, bud.
All right. I'm gonna tilt my monitor up, and everybody just gather around the fire, gather around the hearth for this fucking spooky.
Oh yeah, can we put haunting music over it? Can you? Oh, Justin, sorry.
Absolutely, your decision.
Okay, I'll put haunting music over it, and make sure you do it like a spooky story.
Yes, please.
Okay. This is the story of Spookily, the Square Pumpkin, by Wikipedia.
You could be scarier.
I don't want to do it in a goofy voice.
Well, I'm playing.
Story.
Hold on, stop the music. I'm playing spooky music under it. So do a fucking.
That'll
voice.
do the lift though.
No, you don't have to do a silly voice, Justin. Just a committed voice with some energy.
Too bad. I'm not a fucking monkey.
Just
let me read it.
Now say I'm not a fucking monkey, but say it with like 5% spooky, just so we know it's different. 5% spooky.
Not a fucking monkey.
That's like 65%. That was so spooky.
Two bats who live at Holiday Hill Farm, bug-eating Boris and bug-loving vegetarian Bella, discover an unusual sight at the pumpkin patch and rush to inform the farm's scarecrow, Jack, of their find, a young, innocent, and square pumpkin who identifies himself as Spookily.
Just real quick, is that different from other pumpkins in the pumpkin patch? They're just like not innocent. They've seen some shit and they naughty.
Yeah, nasty pumpkins. Jack takes a liking to Spookily, but little Tom, a small pumpkin attached by a vine to a much larger Big Tom, another pumpkin, immediately begins bullying Spookily and says only round pumpkins are real pumpkins.
Okay.
It's weird that they're able to establish bias that quickly, but there you go. So Jack organizes the pumpkins in the patch to compete in the, quote, Jack Olympics. Which is so challenging. It's an athletic competition that is, quote, not affiliated in any way, shape, or form with those other games. And it's designed to determine the pick of the patch.
Now, Justin, in this, as I have not seen it, are the pumpkins mobile?
Are they alive?
Yeah, all the pumpkins are alive. There's Big Tom and Little Tom.
Right, yeah, we know about the Toms. And the farmer's just okay with this.
I guess he doesn't have other things to go. This is all in a farmer's imagination. That's what you find out.
At the end, you find out the farmer was hit by a car, and these are his last moments.
Yes, these are the
neurons in his brain firing.
Oh, this
all cattywampus.
This is a weird shaped pumpkin, and his name's an adverb.
So these I'm skipping ahead a little bit. These spiders decide to help him in the Jack Olympics so they can eat the prize, which is a crown made of candy corn.
Right.
And Big Tom and Little Tom get disqualified because they're using their vine to give him an unfair advantage.
They're just making this shit up as they go along. Why is that not allowed?
Where did the scarecrow get candy corn from?
Spookily turns out to be, this is a quote from Wikipedia, Spookily turns out to be a total failure at all the events, leaving him discouraged. Bobo's crowned the winner. Spiders abandon Spookily to help themselves to her crown.
What?
And then a severe windstorm hits the pumpkin patch, pushing the pumpkins all over and pinning Jack under a flaming tree branch.
What?
Spookily,
what the fuck?
Spookily, this is so sweaty. Spookily, because he is square, does not roll away when the wind hits him.
Well,
okay, shut the fuck up. That's not how aerodynamics works. If it's hitting Spookily's flat ass surface, then Spookily's gonna get fucking launched.
After the storm, the farmer goes to the patch to assess the damage and discovers
it's horrified.
Monstrous. My
How did he
pumpkin
survive the flaming branch? Did we just drop the flaming branch?
No, but Spookily saved him because he's not round.
Okay, right.
Okay,
but I would argue that him not rolling away, okay, I'll give you that. In what way does that help him lift a flaming branch off someone?
So Jack, so he saves Jack. The farmer goes to assess the damage and discovers Spookily. The farmer is charmed by Spookily's square shape and decides to make the square pumpkin his own personal jack-o'-lantern. That's right.
What?
His incredible reward for doing so good at being rectangular is to have his eyes hollowed out and his brains removed.
His evisceration.
Oh, no.
This sounds like a ballin' movie, dude.
Yeah. So this is the film that you can watch if you are so unlucky to do so. It is absolutely horrifying. I mean, it is monstrous. And it is spooky in a way.
Yeah.
But Spookily, the square pumpkin, that is the whole story.
And that's Justin's bucket of that's Justin's popcorn thoughts. Another segment here on another successful segment on My Brother, and Me.
Another great segment. All right, I think we should actually start the show at this point.
Okay, yeah, let's begin.
All right, I'm pressing record.
Oh, no.
Now.
It's going to be so weird when people just listen to Griffin and I react.
Hey, everybody, welcome to my brother and me.
Hey, let's do our first question.